you don't have to focus on something if it's not bringing you happiness. So obviously, the darkest time in my life was when I was working in Costa because I literally just couldn't stand it. So I was working in Costa one day and I listened to this podcast. It was off Jeff Hammer. If you've listened to any of my podcasts by now, you know me and Jeff Hammer. I hope he's not dead. I'd be really sad if he was dead. But he did a podcast episode and he was like, you choose what you focus on. So, which I already kind of knew, but he basically said, like, you choose what you focus on. And I didn't really get it at the time. I was a bit like, that's really vague. Like, what are you on about? But he basically said, like, you can choose what you pay attention to. So, for example, I was listening to this podcast and I was sat in the car and usually I'd be stressing out because I'm late for work. I'm literally going to get sacked. And he was talking. He was talking and he basically said, like, you don't have to focus on something if it's not bringing you happiness. And I was like, well, sitting in this traffic isn't bringing me fucking happiness, to be honest, Jeff. He said, focus on whatever you want. And if it's not making you happy, don't focus on it. And I was like, right. So that example of me being in the car, being stuck in traffic, I instantly, like this, was fixed of my stress, anxiety, and fear, because one minute I'm looking at the traffic and I'm stressed because I'm going to be late for work. And then I was like, well, I could just look at the bits.